I think just a process. It's a special moment to be able to play in this Senior Bowl. Have the opportunity to play with my guy Eku, for sure. Just seeing him smile, really enjoying the entire process, man. Getting a chance to meet with all the teams. Learning NFL style defense. How to communicate and a lot of different things like that. I think it's special. And then had the opportunity to play against the best of the best. I mean, that's what everybody wants. So, once again, having an opportunity to do that every single play, and see where I stand and see where I'll kind of see my talent wise against the best of the best. It's second to none. So you can't get any better than that. Right, just a physical guy. A guy that's very physical. Uses his length well. Can drop. Very versatile. Can pass rush. Can stop the run. Can set the edge. And a guy that really plays with a high motor and plays hard. So at the end of the day, man, you can't coach effort. Effort's a huge thing in the game of football, and that's really what I'll be known for. Just my high motor and my physique.
Now that you had a little bit of time away from playing,
Mm.
what are some of your fondest memories of the time?
Everything. There's not one specific thing that I don't miss about Auburn. I still have my house there, so I go back from time to time and just hang out, be around. Just being in the city means a lot. I'm forever indebted to that place. To the day I die. For what it's done for me, and for what it's done for my family, and the kind of man that Auburn turned me into. So I'm very grateful, and I'll always be an Auburn Tiger.
And then what does it mean to you that Coach Caddy's going to stay with Auburn and increase Auburn?
Oh, it means a lot. The energy and compassion, and just, the vibe that he brought to the team, when things, went awry, and, we're all going through the same process, so nobody really knew how to handle it. Guys ask for answers, and just having that humble aspect and saying, I don't know, we're all going through this together, we just got to keep playing ball, because at the end of the day, ball is ball. But to still have him there, Coach Caddy loves Auburn, and Auburn definitely loves him back.
Obviously, you're both coordinated right up
Mhm.
the road. You go back home to the coast. Where's your go-to spot, man?
Oh man, I really like everywhere to eat. I love food, so but if I had to pick, it would be definitely Half Shell Oyster House.
Half shell,
Yeah, Half
Muncie.
Shell. Yeah, well, the one in Gulfport, downtown. Yeah.
At Auburn, you were asked to take on more of a leadership role. What was that kind of adjustment to being kind of the leader of an Auburn team and taking these guys to step up and see these
Right. So being at Auburn, the last 2 years, it's been kind of a challenge, I think, for everybody. But having an opportunity to be a leader, and I kind of felt like that's something that I always kind of fit into. Learning from guys like Derrick Brown, Marlon Davidson, and having the opportunity to, just take what they taught me and apply that to my leadership role and apply it to my game. I think I was pretty much prepared for it. Trying to lead those guys, and like I said, at the end of the day, ball is ball. So trying to make sure everybody stays up to speed, and we're ready to go out and try to help Auburn. On Saturday was the biggest thing.
Derek, I know there's a learning curve across the NFL, but how do you think you make an immediate impact with these guys?
All right, and I think again, the biggest thing is having this opportunity to get my feet wet. It's a unique situation this year, learning from 16 different coaches, and having an opportunity to, just put yourself out there to multiple teams instead of just two staffs. So, I think this is, it's great to have, and like I said, learning the defense and getting the hand up, on a lot of different things, the NFL terminology and different things like that. I think that helps me to be able to come in and try to make that instant impact.
You mentioned different coaches. How was it playing with a guy like Derek
Amazing. He was he was the first African American head coach of Auburn history, and I think that was something that was really special. The guy's very deserving. The position that he has now, and but just the opportunity to play for him and the swag and physique that he brought back to that program was second to none. Auburn, if I had to put in one word, family. A lot of institutions really talk about family, but Auburn is truly that. It's a very special place, and a lot of people say, "How's Auburn? How's this? How's that?" That's something you really have to be there to experience. It's hard to put into words. When you've been there at the place for so long, and the place has done so much for you. I could talk for days about what the institution has done for me. So I always love Auburn. Thank you.
That's a unique question, but outside like loving the game of football, what do you consider to be like your why? Like, what piece of battery in your pack to go out there and go home?
My mother. I went through a lot as a young child. I was a preemie, so going through all that, and started playing football and, in and out of the hospital, every 3 to 4 weeks and, going through different things like that. My mother would do everything but steal or some illegal to make sure that I had what I needed. She would beg, borrow, and, just seeing that go-getter, kind of mentality from her and that dog and, willingness to do whatever it takes to make sure her son was able to have an opportunity to go out and be successful. I mean, that's really why I wake up, other than for the game of football, to go out and, try to get better every single day.
How much does NIL help? Because, guys got to typically wait till they get to the league to be able to bless their mom. But you been able to bless people looking now. How much does that help?
Oh, correct. NIL has been helpful. And, I think that's something that, the college industry needed. I feel like players earn that right. And, it's really all about how you use it. Have an opportunity to, get a home in Auburn, help, the state of Mississippi with the water crisis and different things like that. I mean, just doing anything to give back. I'm big on community service and I'm big on caring for others. So, I think NIL definitely helped me out a lot.
If we had to give a scouting report, you could.
A dude that loves football, number one. Dude loves ball. I mean, hands down. He walks into the building. I mean, he smiles. He loves being here. The dude plays hard, heavy-handed guy. Who gets after it every single day, and he's a very talented pass rusher. I mean, he can be very good in coverage as well. So I mean, I think that dude has all around versatility. But I mean, like I said, to see him smile yesterday and put on pads and us out there together, I mean, that was special. Dylan Brooks for sure, and I'm still in contact with him to this day. I felt like that guy really started playing good football as of late. When Elku went down, got an opportunity to get his feet wet, got an opportunity to play ball, and I think he's taking really good advantage of it. So, I feel like he's next up in that edge room. It's been amazing. Having an opportunity to work with him. He recruited me in high school to Starkville. So, and now him being the OC in Chicago, having an opportunity for him to be my head coach. I mean, the dude's passionate about football. In teams meetings, you can tell he's very passionate. I mean, he gets after it, and he wants us, to win. And that's our objective this week, to go out and put our best foot forward and try to win this ball game. So you can't ask for much more than that in the coach. I can't hear you. Excuse me. Right, he was at Mississippi State, and we were in contact a lot. Like come to Starkville. But I mean, I love the guy. Just having an opportunity to connect with him then, and, seeing where he is now, and I mean, just by coincidence, he's my head coach this week. So, it's pretty cool. Yes, yeah, I love Von Miller. I feel like he changed his entire game coming out of college. He was a very, very much speed guy, and I felt like I started out that way at Auburn, all speed, and then I transitioned my game to power, and I feel like he's done the same. He liked to use two hands in his rush, and I also like to do the same. So, I feel like it's a little bit of the same kind of versatility and the same kind of toolbox, that he has. So I try to take that and add to my game.
You're obviously a pretty confident guy, but you've met a lot of people. Is there anybody here you've met this week that kind of hits you like in the football world, like, oh wow, I'm talking to this guy, I'm sitting next to this guy?
Yeah. I would have to say, really all these guys, man. Seeing these guys play ball in college. I mean, you sit back, 7 o'clock game, 2:30 game. You're watching a lot of these guys play on, Fox, Big Ten and different things like that, and seeing all these guys here now. And, like, dang, like Andre Carter, yeah, cool. Will McDonald, cool. I mean, like, all these guys that I'm really competing with and then, having an opportunity to learn from. I mean, we're all out there trying to push each other towards the same goal. And, that's an opportunity to get drafted as high as possible. So, I feel like, man, this is a great week, great opportunity, and, a great lesson.
Any coaches like that you may watch or seen that's like you got to spend a little time?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Mike Tomlin, for sure. He gave us some pointers out there on the sideline yesterday, and I think that was pretty cool, to have him, come out there and give us a heads up, on basic things that he think we need to do better. So that was pretty cool.
Practice so far this week.
Yeah.
The coaches can maybe do one as far as aspects of your game. Talk about it. How's it gone?
I feel like overall it's been pretty good. I walked in the film room this morning. You know, when the national team was in here, we had a little bit of downtime, so I walked in there, got with Coach Clint from the Titans, and had the opportunity to break down a little bit of film from yesterday. And you know, there were some things that obviously everyone needs to do better, including myself. But you know, there was a lot of clean points, a lot of good things about just point of attack, rushing, dropping in coverage and different things like that. You know, I mean, it's a tall task. Learning the playbook and trying to put it all together within the day. So, but I think overall, all the guys are doing really good.
What are your thoughts lining up inside and outside of the defensive line?
I mean, it don't make a difference. I feel like that's something that I'm very versatile at. And, that's something that I really want to show. It's the versatility piece of my game. So, I mean, it's all good. It's football. It's football.
How comfortable are you?
Last question.
Pretty successful last year.
I mean, I'm pretty comfortable. I feel like that's something that, I've always had the opportunity to do. Even in high school, I dropped in coverage a lot. And then coming to Auburn and dropping in coverage a lot there. So, I mean, I feel pretty comfortable in my ability to be able to drop and then come down and make a tackle in space.
Okay, guys, that's time. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.